Ages are the biggest change in civilization history, but what happens when you go from one age to the next? As you progress through the 4 legacy paths, you will push forward to the next age with each milestone you complete. Age progression is tracked by the new crisis system, and after reaching a tipping point, you will transition into the next age. The age transition process can be broken down into 3 separate parts: choosing your new civilization, picking legacy options to take with you, and the game's systems and world expanding. The civilization you can choose is based on a few factors, the first being the civilization you're currently playing depending on their historical connection, such as Maurya India evolving into Chola India, or their geographical proximity, like that of Egypt and Songhai. Both of these are referred to as historical choices and are what the AI players will choose. New choices will also be unlocked based on the leader that you've chosen. For example, playing as Napoleon or Himiko will unlock France and Meiji Japan respectively. The way that you play throughout the age will also unlock new civ options, like how having multiple horse resources will unlock the ability to play as Mongolia for Egypt. But don't think that choosing a new civilization means forgetting your entire past. Buildings labeled as ageless, as well as any unique quarters or wonders that you build, will stay with you and your empire throughout the game. You will also keep any traditions that you unlock from completed unique civics, as well as your commanders and their promotions. After choosing your next civilization, you'll then choose your legacy options. The legacy options that are available to you depend on the milestones you've completed in each legacy path. These options range from having increased production towards military units, to having more powerful wonders, to receiving more gold from trade routes, and so much more. But you won't be able to choose just any of them. Through completing milestones, you also unlock legacy points for each victory type. Each legacy option requires a certain number of legacy points to be chosen, so you'll want to carefully consider which options will help you the most in the long run. There appear to be more ways to unlock legacy points than just completing milestones, but we're not sure what they are yet. Something important to note is that when it comes to Golden Age legacy options, you will only be able to choose one Golden Age option to use in the next age, even if you've unlocked multiple by completing more than one legacy path. Another legacy option that may prove vital for your strategy is change capital. Say for example that you settled inland at the beginning of antiquity, and now you want to move your capital to a city on the coast to prepare you for the exploration age. And the best part is that it's free, so you don't even have to use any of your legacy points. But what if none of the legacy options you've unlocked fit into your strategy, or if you just want to try something different? In that case, you can also use your legacy points to get attribute points, which are used to power up and specialize your leader. This isn't the only way to obtain attribute points, but it may prove useful for grabbing them in bulk. Finally, we're ready to begin the next stage, but there will be some differences in the game's systems and world. First off, the tech tree and civic tree will both be changed to fit the new era. Next, you'll come across new resources across the map that your people weren't able to discover and utilize yet. And it's possible older resources may no longer be useful depending on the age. There will also be new gameplay systems to interact with, such as religion playing a bigger role in the exploration age. And with these new systems, a new set of legacy paths to progress through, though no information has come out about these yet. But as you progress through these new legacy paths, you may find that your foundations and buildings aren't as impactful anymore, being literally less powerful in yields than they were before. This will require you to rebuild, or rather overbuild, on top of your old foundations to win in the new age. Furthermore, some of your cities will also convert to towns, requiring you to convert them back to cities, if you so desire. And finally, during an age transition, the playable world around you will expand. Parts of the world that were previously inaccessible will be made available to you, and new independent people and civilizations will be encountered for the first time. But these civilizations and independent people won't just be spawned into the world for the new age, they'll have been there the whole time, growing separated from the rest of the world, writing and living their own unique stories for you to uncover. And you may also discover new sought-after resources that weren't available on your home continent, driving you to expand your empire. These continents home to new peoples and resources seem to be referred to as distant lands as mentioned in the leader attribute trees, though no other information has come out yet about what these are or what their interactions will be. but I'll be covering the topic as soon as we learn more about them. And that's everything that we know so far about the age transition. For more Civilization 7 content, click here to learn how to win the Antiquity Age, or click here to learn about the differences between towns and cities. Until then, see you in the next age.